twagala tweteeketeeke bulungi omukolo guno tuguwe ekitiibwa. Tulinze mmwe principal ayagala kujja naye tulinze mmwe tusobole okutereezaawo adenisite side awo twagala tereeze famire. Mukyala w'omugenzi Kyeyune yabadde atudde awo ne famire ye. Mukyala w'omugenzi tukusaba ojje otule mu kifo kyo. Abafamile tubeetaaga kubanga tulina emikolo ebiri ate omukolo guno twagala guvaako. Banange tweteeketeeke famire ya Yasini Kauma tubeetaaga wano. Famire ya Rita Nabukenya tubeetaaga wano. Omukolo oguddako gwa DP block era tubasaba bannaffe bana DP block tusooke twetegule ku butebe. Obutebe obwo bukozesebwe omukolo ogusooka. Ladies and gentlemen, this function is for our heroes. Therefore, the families of the deceased would want you to come and take your seats. Akaseera kano kennyini twagala kutandika. Anti kati abantu abo abatudde bannaffe abali awo mwena abatuwuliriza muzirala nteguleko sigino yo muzindala ewulirawa ani akoze kuzungu zetugendako kati abalina kando muzigabire, abalina kando banaye tuzigabire abantu. Sokononye kwani yakoze no, abakulembeze bajje kwanze ngenda kuwona kino kiteredde twagala abakulembeze bajje batule edi mutwe just tulinze bakulembeze chairman ayogere ebako kintu kikwe we are finalizing kebere ebyuma lwaki tebiriiko abasebo ne banyabo famire z'abagenzi tubeetaaga eno obutebe gye buli n'ababakiikiridde era basebo ne banyabo abatesitesi tubasaba nti abantu abo mubalaba mubaleke bajje. Mubaleete abantu baffe, mubaleete famire ezakiikiridde abagenzi. Ate tulinawo omukolo gwa candles muzigabe. Twagala kati kuvaamu ku mukolo guno tugende ku mukolo oguddako. Woba oli eyo ng'otuwulira nga wazze oba ozze kukiikirira famire ez'omu ku bagenzi bano, jangu otule ku butebe buno bukulinze.
ensobi yagikolebwa tugireke naye tutakiriza kati kino tugenda obutebe buno tugenda buteekawa Haji batule wabo abadipu yaki n'abakulembeze bangi kati Haji obadde ogamba obutebe buno bwetaaga tusabe bano abantu abakuwuliriza nasifu bano tubajjewo kuba bangu baffe bajja tuwuliriza bano basobola okuvaawo
basebo ne banyabo akaseera mulindwa katuuse atukakkane buli omu waali akaseera mulindwa katuuse era tutegeezebwa nti emikolo gino gyombi gigenda kutambulira wamu. Bannange basebo ne banyabo wabaawo akuwa oda yonna mu mpola mpola situka mpola mpola tukozese ekifo ekyo mu bulungi. Kino tukikola olw'obulungi bw'abagenzi, olw'obulungi bwa Hakimu Sekamwa oyo nno naliwo nga poliisi emutugumbula bwe twali tuva eggulu mu kooti nga tukomawo. Poliisi yali egenderedde etomere His Excellency Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi nga mu mmotoka eyo mwe mwali n'omubaka ow'Emityana Municipality n'omwogezi waffe ow'ekisinde. Naye olw'okubanga twavuga bulungi poliisi tekyagimalira n'ekuba Hakimu Sekamwa Hedson. So mu mbeera eno tunyolerwa wamu ffenna, naye era kye tuba tubasaba mu buwombeefu obw'ekitalo buli ali waali ne bakugamba lwakiri tuwa akatebe kkiriza otuwa akatebe mpola mpola omukolo gusobola okugenda mu maaso. Okusooka twagala okubaaniriza mwenna mwebale okujja mu bungi bwe mutyo. Kitegeeza bannaffe bano tebafiira bwemage, mukyabalowoozaako naye ng'ate bwe mukimanyi nti okufa tteeka, death is compulsory. Okufa tteeka, naye gino gibanga misinde ze twandiyise short release. Tikudduka kwa kafubutuko, oli akwata akati adduka n'akati ako, newe kituuka ekiseera tukawaanyisa olina akakwasaako munne naffe abali wano tetumanya ani addako abasebo ne bannyamu kyetuba twagala okubasoosowaza ennyo okuba nti muvuddeyo ne mujja ku mukolo guno ogw'okujjukira emyoyo gy'abagenzi. Tweyanzizza nnyo nnyini ddala. Kanzirize ne ku munnanga akazindaalo kano atwaleko mu maaso akatonotono. Neeyanza nnyo, neeyanze.
Bamembers, buli muntu atulakalire bannange, buli muntu atulakalire. People power, our power. NUP members, buli muntu atulakalire. Ngawe tulinze president waffe ng'ajja bannaye mukakane bannange, mukakaneko. Buli muntu atuule bannange mukalire. Mukalire ba members, president yasobola okutuuka mukalire. Olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale ngule. Olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale ngule. Tulivimba mu Uganda empya. People power.
Our power.
People power.
I know.
Kutandika kyakulanya amaze okujja wano
naye nyintu kayomba naye nekyamanyanzi nakumeza nagatagenda bibeeramu kyemanyanzi meza ndikuyetula ne principal nejowe nagatagenda mukolo abamuganya okwogera nga principal ze yafudde dda bwabo abo kyeyamaani abiwameza n'agamba azogera nga toliiwo n'omwana oli nti yaganye kyafunye enyini bagenda kikuga omukola agenda kuwekiri batulabyemu obunafu tetulina kiguli batuwambye banafu batuwambye
abaana bakola omulimu mabisigala okkiriza
Members, voice.
Mubeerewo awo wamma abaana baga kutulinnyira bulinnyirize mwana bipipo bagasa emikolo ebyo
I need space.
Amanya bukanditewo. Bana yani alina bukande. Bukande sikwayina. Banene kubagambe babawe kande. Bantu wabana. Katugenda sijja kubanga.
Chama ubajja bimangu bakuba beba mugambi abigera na principal
Obulungi bwagonjene nokuli yandisembeddemu wali. Olabe esaawa gundi eri kumpi nnyo naye gagenda kuba gafuddemu. Okitegeera owulire gagenda kuba gafudde nga tuli wano.
Kota unasifu.
Kano kasoko kale kale.
Kintu ekimu kyandibadde leero ebyaddifuza emituuba. Kuba leero lwabagenzi teri atakimanyi. Social distance one batukwata ke.
Is quarter with the K, eh?
Abo tebanya
With the K.
Ampucheko waisi. Aya, Nasif.
Erinsibe mugenda sula.
Linda go.
Wamala. Kati podium eno.
Podium
Kati muveeko.
Sula muko ka podium katono mumalesi.
Banyabo musoke musembereko koko wali katono nnyo.
Giteke kechigera
Musoke musembe.
Sula mukatono. Vuga mvuge.
basigale wano abasigadde bo bafeewo
tujinikako maaso katini kasa
ekyali nnyo side eno tenabaira balance yeetaaga kubeera wano kati gwe sokuseera
wamala wamala
kakati bannange
abeebifaananyi mu ddeeri ewali waiso ono kali spede sokolabeko wano katono kali balance wano kusinzira ku podium
aye galina kudda ali bwegati galina kudda bwegati
anti kati engeri gyetwayongezaako ko wano layinze twabali tetusobola nga we tumuteeka wano kumpi amawulire tegajja kumusikamu tuba twabasomeza
kyebatawanyizaamu naye bajja kwadijasitingamu basobola okwadijasitinga n'embeera naddala abali wano ne batuwaamu wano tojjawo omuntu
baleke naye balina kyebagamba soka ogenda obawuliriza balina kifo kyebagamba
Okay, I'm going to call because we're still in the press conference. I'm going to call you after and we talk.
ekiriwo bano bannamawulire bo basaba ate we tujje wewasinga
basooke bawuliriza
waliwo wabadde fine
kati no batugambire tukuliyetingira wano space abantu abali wano basembereke emabega
tusobola gize eno kati abaana bali batobagize newebeera wano
eki eno
podium nekabeera wano abakasobola osika wali
okaze wano wewati
kateeke wano
Honorable David, tujize wano baba we bagala wano.
Bagala wa side
wano like this.
Wano we what?
Tukisembe tu.
Pola mpela.
Kiri okay? Fine.
Tegeza family zaffe bakyali emaga guli ne gundi ne mama asasaka
bwakawaya kano kajja tega abantu kebase wansi jangwe
abali wabweru musonyiwe tuyimiriza okuyingiza abantu tukibaffe katulina space okuvaana okutuuka ku gate tujeyambise effectively tugende nga tweyongerayo mpolampola kyamukusaba lw'emizigalo ffenna tuwulira tuleke kubeera nga tuli kafukunya. Security please. Let's close that gate. Galawo gate awo tuyimiriza abayingira munda tewali bantu balala kuyingira abayimiridde awo tweyongereko emabega space gyeri tweyongere emabega abayimiridde awo tweyongereko emabega katono space gyeri Io non aveva studiato che era un
Transport.
tebasobola eno gavumenti namba naawe tukwatako tebasobola tukwata naye tusinga baanite ezinabo ekintu kasita ogaana taata wogaana okugondera amateeka ne weeyisa nga bw'oyagala abaana bajja kukka tebalina kye batugamba lwakuba nti tuli fixed nnyo n'emikolo tesobola kutambula jasi ekyokka naye bino ebyetukola tebalina kye basobola tukola. Hello?
Ejango taking it on gena maso na program yako banakusangayo anti Joel agenda kujja nga cheya tulina points ez'okwogera ku mukolo
tumalira
kati jangu wote setting nabo tambawa chance yomberawo
yita gwe yita
people power
our power people power
chairman wa high council sebo nga boyogerako gye tuli nga tulinze omukulembeze n'aba team leaders abalala kyayinza okujanga otugambako
bannakyukakyuka twongera okubaaniriza mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala okubaawo ku lunaku luno olw'omukisa okusookera ddala lwe lunaku lwe tujjukirirako bannaffe abaatuva ku maaso nga tuli ku mulimu guno ogw'okuggyako nakyemalira. We want to appreciate all their sacrifices and we want to let everyone know that their efforts and the sacrifices they made were not in vain. As Chibuka Moses, the chairperson of the High Council, I'm here to inform you that the same function of this caliber, commemorating the different heroes that died, is happening simultaneously in 3 other parts of the country. I've got reports right now. Our comrades in the western side of the country are also doing more or less the same, celebrating our Heroes Day. The same is happening in the eastern side of the country as well as the northern side of the country. We do all this to let everyone know that once one of us dies, we continually remember and celebrate them.
Uganda, mbadde mbasaba bambi embeera gye tulimu buli muntu ali wano mbadde nsaba obenga otaddeko mask. I kindly request you people, comrades, to wear your mask. Please put on your mask. Tugondere amateeka g'ebiragiro bya COVID-19 buli muntu ateekeko mask.
Gaweddemu amangu ako. Kozi obuna okuggala geeti eggalwe. Mama onagiggala otya nga abantu tebannaggwa?
Cheya.
Like I earlier said, nti omukolo guno ogw'okujjukira bannaffe abatuva ku maaso gugenda mu maaso mu bitundu bina eby'eggwanga Uganda, nga tuli wano mu Central, nga tuli mu North, Masekati,
amambuka obukiikaddyo n'obukiikakkono. Tujjukira okwewaayo kwabwe era tubeebaza tubeebalire ddala obutatiirira ggwanga lyabwe. Ku lunaku lwe lumu luno tujjukirirako bannaffe abakyali abalamu naye nga batuusiddwako obulemu obw'olubeerera olw'okubeera nga beetabye mu mulimu ogw'okumaamula nakyemalira ku buyinza. Tujjukira abantu nga Honorable Zaake okutuuka olwaleero tukulaba buli w'obeera otambulira ku miggo si lwa kusiimako naye olw'ebikolwa ebyo ebyekko ebikutuusibwako nakyemalira. Tukwebaza obutatiiririra era olw'obutalekeraawo. Abagenyi baffe twongera okubaaniriza mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala okujja era nga tugenda mu maaso nga tujjukira abazira ab'enjawulo tujjukira baganda baffe nga John Bosco Kibalama abaatubulako nga n'okutuuka olwaleero tetumanyi gye bali tetumanyi mayitire gaabwe naye nga tukakasa kimu nti nakyemalira yabawamba n'okutuuka olwaleero amayitire gaabwe tegamanyiddwa. Era nga tumaliriza twebaza baganda baffe ba ground foot soldiers abateerabidde baganda baabwe mwebale nnyo okwewaayo era olwaleero nga bannakyukakyuka lwetandiseewo amaanyi ag'enjawulo
check eri awo sita mpa kiceeka ekiri awo kiceeka ekiri awo ekipapula ekyo ekinene ekiri awo
olwaleero lwetutandiseewo omulimu omulimu gw'okujjukira okuyamba n'okutaasa baganda baffe bonna bonna abatuusiddwako obuzibu families ezo ezitakyayina baaluganda ez'abatuwanga ekirabo gye tuli mu struggle. Era olunaku olwaleero nga high council twaguddewo ensawo yaffe gye tugenda okusinziirako okuyamba bannaffe abatuuseeko obulemu families ezifiiriddwa saako n'abo abaatubulako era nga tugiyise the High Council Rescue Fund ng'omulimu gwayo is to rescue, encourage and restore okununula okuzzaamu amaanyi n'okuddaabulula bannaffe abo bonna abasagwiiriddwako obuzibu era nga akawunti yaffe tugiguddewo n'emitwalo 20 egya Uganda nga tugenda kuba tudduukirira bannaffe si byakkaabirira secretariat nti bannaaye ebizibu bizze mutuyambe nedda amaanyi gali mu ffe era ffe abagenda okwebeereramu.
Hello bannaaye tuli organized essaawa eno twaniriza bammemba baffe aba parliament okuva mu DP block banange mubakubireko mu ngalo abakulu abo banesanyusa balaba twagala kolide eno ebeera organized bannange twagala wano obeera organized abantu abali mu kolide abantu abali mu kolide eno edi mutwe bannange kolide eyo kolide eyo twagala ebeere nga njereere bannaffe aba DP block bannaffe aba DP block tubaaniriza mu kifo kino emikolo gino gigenda kuba ebiri. Omukolo ogusooka olw'ensonga y'okufunda musobola okweyongerako wali mumuli katono netumubirinya nnyo tusobole okulaba nga kolida ebeera njereere. bannange abamuteeka mabega wali abalamu kolida eno ebeere nga njereere.
Mbadde nsaba
Moses. Moses. No, actually more. What we want to do, because we're having a real crisis. We want to do something and put the since part of the function is measured how to work, principle agenda to recognize them and all that. But for now, the fact that we're transitioning into the political activity, so in a most of them, such that okay, please handle it like now.
Sebo chairman wa ikanso webale nnyo okutuwayo space abakungu abamu batuulaawo engeri gye tukyali bavubuka abayi kanso prince agenda bayita mu butongole mujje wano naye tusaba kolide no banaye beere free
tubawambye wano atuteri kuddamu muntu kuyita wamukyenda
kugamba senyini yabayogera ne bana abaana basituke
kakati bannange leero tulina emikolo ebiri ate gyonna gy'amaanyi engeri gye tutalina budde twasazeewo tugikole leero olwaliro tulina heroes day yaffe omukono guno gukoleddwa waneka mu Uganda region mu central region gukoleddwa mu Mambuka gukoleddwa mu eastern region ne western region era bwe twogerera emikolo eri gigenda mu maaso ensonga eyo mugikutireko mu ngalo bannange banyabo ne bassebo halo tusaba abali jowe
seba abantu te
let me convince him. Something blah blah. When we come, you can invite me, and then we see how we run.
bulungi nnyo mpulira kyogamba ajja akikube wano
yes basabire
n'omukolo gwa dipi munene nagwo tutandike chairman okutandika kyekikulu
mukulu Jose Chameleon ne guli teri audible
ono mukyala
omukulu ayitawo bannange eddi mutwe omukulu ayitawo ajje tudde mu nteekateeka endala
okubaawo okutandika
alo bannange kyekiganyawo
buli omu awa oda ze ate naffe twesige nnyo wano eno nga tetulinawo mirimu. Chairman genda ku musinga ngonawo zibba omusinga bekola byolina okukola cheya.
Dr. Jose Chameleone ayitewadde wano. Bannange ab'amasimu abakamera muveewaawo mutuyambe bannange. Joseph, please. Joseph, sabo sanso kulaba. You are welcome. People power! Our power! People power! Our power! Jagala tuliziganye bannange. Kakati ekiriwo high council mutule wansi. High council mutule wansi. Mwebale nnyo. NUP! Everywhere! NUP! Kakati bannange high council muterere wansi. Kale ffenna tuyimbe olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale engule olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale engule tulivimba mu Uganda empya. People power! Banyama ne bassebo kati twagala tutuule omukulembeze waffe ajja. Essaawa eno Kristo ayingirawo. Kaakati muterezaawo bannange omukulu ajja. Mwebale nnyo. Kaakati olwaleero tugenda kutandika n'omukolo gwa Heroes Day gumale okuva mu ddiiro then tulyoke twanirize bannaffe. Tuwuliziganya. High council oye. Tugenda kutandika n'omukolo gwa Heroes Day. Omukulu abadressing mu kimu kyonna kigwe then tugende mu maaso n'omukolo omulala. Essaawa eno kambakwase omutesitesi waffe Comrade Kirandala.
Bana abantu bemuleeta mu maaso bagenda tuulawo. Maaka bemuleete no batuulawa. Temuddamu kukkiriza abantu kuyitawo.
Musiri, have you failed?
Musiri, mkushinge na wamuvewo na njaka kana kalikiria. Ati kashinge mkushinge mkuvewo.
Sign language yetaka
Akati. Mavis, kushinga bwetu musaizi. Bwegire. Can I have the podium?
Yes, I don't know who can do it.
Anaisaba ku space wano. Yeah. Manga ndaba ayinza n'obutatula. Ayinza n'okanga temutudde wansi. Nze nja kubeera amagye sina kyakola. Naye what I want is to make sure there is space here. No, you call him. You call him. No, Achigani. You want to speak at the end. It's okay. It's okay. We can go with the auto. Just sit down. Just let's roll. So it's okay. Why? Chibanda. To very one. Wanu wafunda. Kankwaso muntu. Check 1 2, check mic, check 1 2 3, testing 1. Would it be okay if I put my seat there or much obstructing our? I don't mind what I can even put it. Yeah, maybe. I think honorable here. Yeah. Ewa. There is a bit of that. Okay, I've removed already. When we are going to start to speak. This is Kanea to Mukundi. Sepo kompa de maskia to Mukundi. It's okay. How are you? Dear. It's okay. Yes. I think we are good. Yeah, but I want. I am going to clear handle the circumstances.
Ona ni wajia tule wani wakati.
You're live, eh? Check one, mic check 1 2 3, testing 1. Check 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, check 1 2 3. It's on. It's on, yeah. Here I'm going to chair, man. You'll extend a bit longer, and I'm going to be handing over cards from here. Okay. Check. Yeah.
Office. Bamtuza leo.
Let's get a chair for him there. They're going to bring a chair there.
They're going to bring what?
Mic check 1 2 3 4, testing 1 2 3. Let me request us to kindly stand and sing the national anthem as we get started. Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hands. United, free for liberty, together we always stand. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
Let me request Chairman Nyanzi to lead us in a short opening prayer and we shall get started.
Let's humble ourselves and pray to the Almighty God. Oh God, the strong God, who created the heaven, the gap between the heaven and earth without any pillar. We request you to be with us in this meeting. However, we thank you for the strength you have given us this morning. We seek for your guidance today as we come together to take over President Museveni. We pray all this through you, Almighty God. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, Chairman Nyanzi. Kindly take your seats. Let me request that we be silent as we proceed with the function. Waiswa. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you. Thank you for coming today. We have large numbers, not as we had expected, but let's see how we proceed as quickly as we can. Today is a special day. Today is a critical day in the struggle that we are involved in for change in this good country. 2 years ago, on this very day, a gentleman called Yasin Kauma was murdered by the state in Arua. A good number of you were there. Honorable Chagulanyi, Honorable Zake, and a couple of you were injured in that melee, and some of you still have those injuries with you. And since then, we have lost a number of people in this struggle because of this brutal regime. And check 1, 2, 3.
Naye bangi amaanyi gaviira ddala awo n'okutuuka olunaku olwaleero. Ensonga enkulu we bakuŋŋaanyisizza leero kwe kwaniriza aba DP block abayingidde butereevu ate mu kibiina ekya NUP. Mbadde ntandika n'enkuza kutonya emabega nti omukago gwa People Power gwali weeguli naye gwafuna amaanyi oluvannyuma lw'okuba nti aba DP block nga be bantu abaali bali mu bibiina oba mu migendo emirala egyekuusa ku DP. Waliwo bannaffe abaali bagenze, abaali bakoze ekibiina ekyabwe nga bw'olaba omukulu Abedi Bwanika yali akoze ekibiina ekikye era nga kijja mu DP. Waliwo abaali bali mu kibiina ekya SDP. Waliwo abaali bakoze ekirala ekyabwe nga badduse mu nteekateeka ya DP olw'obutakkiririza mu bukulembeze bwa Norbert Mao. Bwe bagaana okukkiriza mu bukulembeze bwa Norbert Mao, bakomawo nga begasse ku bavubuka ate abalala abaali mu kibiina ekya UYDP oba gy'oyinza ogamba Youth League eya DP. Mu kukomawo olumu nga baagala okwekwatagana okulaba ng'ekibiina kya DP kikomawo okufuna amaanyi, ate baafuna enkolagana ey'enjawulo ne Robert Kyagulanyi eyalina ekisinde ki People Power. Enkolagana eyo yatambula n'egenda mu maaso ne batuuka n'okukkiriza n'okwidikira yalinga nti Robert Kyagulanyi gwe bagenda okuwagira yonna abadde batambula ng'ekyo kye boogera era kye bakkiririzaamu. Naye nga
souls rest in eternal peace.
Amen.
All right. In that same quest, I would like to appreciate people that have put together these functions, the one happening here and in the various parts of the country. It has been spearheaded by the informal sector. Our informal sector is led by the very able chairman, Nyanzi Fred Center. Kindly wave. Mutu wa watu. He also has other aspirations. I'm sure some time to come he will be telling us about those in the days to come. There is a group of young people. You know, the People Power movement and NUP now has been embraced a great deal by young people. Now, that does not mean we push away the older folks. We need them, and I'm glad we have some gray-haired people here. We totally salute you. Of late, I realized Honorable Kyagulanyi has also begun to get some gray beards. He was getting worried that now we are going to chase him out of the struggle. No, sir. The gray means wisdom, so embrace it. But many times we have very active young people that are involved in much of the work that we do. So there's a group called the High Council. It's a conglomerate of various groups of young people. Let me request High Council to please stand and wave wherever you are. Hey, High Council, oi! What's his name? Chairman. Okay, that team is led by Moses. I know that there's several other people that play an incredible role. Mavis Nachitende. It's all right. You don't necessarily have to come. And we appreciate you. Now, our team leader will talk a lot more about these heroes. Since he was in Arua, he got injured therein. And he will wrap up that particular function. Moving to today, again, that we are unveiling, we are welcoming a number of people that are joining the National Unity Platform. Almost each time that it's okay to do the Kalulu. Almost each time that we meet, we keep unveiling leaders that are joining the National Unity Platform. So when the People Power Movement acquired a political party, the National Unity Platform, we opened our doors very wide. And we have kept having leaders coming to join us, embracing us. They come from various political parties. Some have come from the NRM, some have come from DP, FDC, and a plethora of other political parties. Ours is to welcome them. And we totally salute them because they have come to add value to what that we are involved in. I am, in that quest, going to invite our team leader, Honorable Chagulanyi Sentamu, who is going to be welcoming these people and handing over cards to them. I'll be reading their names, and our team leader will hand over these cards to them. Team leader, let me request you to come and kindly stand here. All right. Okay, the very first person I'm going to invite, and for a number of these, actually, they had received their cards already a few days back, but it was only good that we get to unveil them publicly. Let me invite the Honorable Matthias Mpuga, all the way from Masaka. Please face the other side for that picture. It's okay, it's okay. Thank you. Let me invite the Honorable Joseph Gonzaga Seungu, all the way from Kalungu. Honorable Gonzaga has been the head of the DP Parliamentary Caucus. All right, let's be silent. Bana tusirikirire muko kubanga emizindalo tejikola bulungi. Let me invite the Honorable Senior Counsel. I like to think of him as Honorable Medad Segona Akali Amagwa, all the way from Busiro. Eh? Media is this side. Chairman Karike. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Remain where you are, sir. Sorry. Let me invite. Okay. Let's be silent. Let me invite all the way from Mukono, the Honorable Betty Namboze Bachireke. Eh? Chairman osembedde nnyo. Sentongo wali. Simanyi okay, kazoke muveeko. Ne Veronica ne mbadde sinnamulaba. All right. Let's be quiet as we proceed. I know there is a lot of excitement, but let's be silent. Let me invite all the way from Rubaga, Honorable Moses Kasibante. Okay, bane tukakaneko. Tukakane tusobole okuwuliziganya kubanga tukitegeddeko nti amasanyalaze gaffe bagagyeko ndowooza nga tebaagala tugende maaso naye tugenda maaso. Let me invite all the way from Butambala, Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi. Case. Yes. Is a bit here? Maybe can I bit. Yes. All right, let me invite all the way from Makindye, the Honorable Alan Sewanyana. Okay.
Wanaba awonte katika yonna mu bibina bya bufuzi kugamba nti kadi zonna bbiri nzirina. Wabadde abakolagana mujjukirako emabega kuwawo ekyokulabirako mukulu Lukwago the road mayor yali akolagana nnyo n'aba FDC enfunda eziwera era mu nkolagana eyo nga akyagamba nti wa DP lifetime member wa DP gye buvuddeko yasala eddiiro n'agenda butereevu neyegatta ku FDC ne bamwaniriza. Kati n'abana ababaka aba DP batandise okufuna kadi ekitegeeza nti basuddewo DP bazze mu NUP.
Let me invite all the way from Makindye Sabagabo, Honorable Sempala Chigozi.
Let's first deal with
All right, let me invite a seasoned lawyer around town, Counsel Samuel Muyizi. I understand he's still on the way. Let me invite my neighbor in Nakawa, Counsel Kenneth Paul Kakande.
Our power.
Okay. Let me invite again, all the way from the Greater Masaka, Honorable Florence Namayanja.
Are you sure?
Yes. The card is still in the office, but we'll just flash this with them.
Give me the
Okay, ndagenda lezi ngatona soma bataliwe.
Eric Semuju
wali.
Charles Kirumira.
Ani?
Charles Kirumira.
Ani amukwadde esinze n'omukwadde.
Kweli.
Naye jamusomo oyo tamatali. Kuba man
Jason wali.
Jason wali. Jason Manja wali. Mike Kakembo wali. Godwin Angali. Chairman we wakisowanika. Kyalwanga bwanika. Okay.
People don't fly so much. I'm getting bad. So let's stand there.
Back up. No, actually, let's use this one.
We should not look very distant.
I'm just guiding you because
I'm not going to proceed when you guys are speaking. Chairman,
Joel, bakuleetere eziri empty.
Yeah.
Okay. Kubanga n'omumyuka wa Bwanika waali.
Okay.
Naye alangire.
Okay.
Deal.
Sula.
Just bring it.
Mumyuka mutani?
Ani?
Mumyuka.
Bamuyita Betty Naluyima. Betty.
Okay. Let me. All right. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
All right. Let me invite the deputy chairperson of Wakiso, Honorable Betty Naluyima.
Whose is this? This is yours. Okay. Ati nze ngenda kuwandiika.
Let's write in it. And you want it. Okay. Here, give her this one. Let me have it. Yes.
Ati nkuleetera the Kempi group, eh? Godwin Angalia.
Angalia Mulina.
Okay.
Right.
ne Nakitende naye yalangirire mu Luwatu. Nakitende kansala. Nakitende? Naye ali ku lukiiko lwa Bwanika.
Okay.
Margaret Nakitende.
Right, Margaret Nakitende. Let me invite Mr. Godwin Angalia.
Angalia.
He's a NEC member. He has been a NEC member of the Democratic Party. And Angalia comes all the way from Bunyoro. No, right hand. Yeah. All the way from Mukono, Lydia Namayengo.
Our power.
Margaret Nakitende.
Nakulanga nawe.
Anifa Nabukera.
Anifa Nabukera. Anifa Nabukera. Turn it the other way around.
Mwetegerezeyo. Mwetegereze obukundi ezo.
Let me invite all the way from Luwero, the Honorable Brenda Nabukenya.
Ne Wakaima.
Wakaima Musoke. Wakaima Musoke.
Ronald nkyali kamwocha nja kuddira. Wendi wakyaliwo embeekuulo. Wendi waliwo embeekuulo nja kuddira.
This week say we are live. Let me invite Madame Margaret Nakitende. She is a councillor from Wakiso.
Ne Bakitte, Mayor Bakitte. Mayor Regina Bakitte. Wali. Nawe ate wamwabye tu. Okay.
Let me invite Council Abdallah Chiwanuka.
Mayor Chiaga. Mayor
Nansana, right?
Bakitte. We Nansana.
All right. Let me invite all the way from Nansana, Honorable Wakaima Musoke. Let me give it to Lewis here. I want it. All right. Let me invite Mr. Fred Simbwa.
Our power, people power.
Manyi tu provoking ene henwe bachireke ba wanambo. Janti ze kuwa manyi. By the way akotu twachize buluku. Sana agoberera mukyala. Kati meya Mutebi.
But then our voice is a leak. Let me invite Madame Nambo wa Rashida.
Hey, Felix Mwanyisa
oyo ye chairman S3 wa Kiso.
Okay. And all right. And as she comes, let me invite Mr. Felix. Let me invite Mr. Felix Mwanje Semuju, the LC3 chairman wa Kiso. Mr. Felix Mwanje Semuju, LC3 chairperson
wa Kiso.
Aja. Let's first finish this. Let me invite a gentleman called Joseph Mayanja, aka Chameleon. Okay. That is Mr. Mwanje Semuju. Let me invite Mr. Vincent Mayanja. Vincent Mayanja.
So he's been the chairman of Kampala District, DP Kampala District.
He's the chairman, DP, he has been chairman, DP Kampala District. Sorry. Let me invite Mr. Charles Chirumira, all the way from Greater Masaka.
Power. People power.
Mr. Casta Bukenya. Mr. Casta Bukenya. Kazo, welcome aboard. Thank you. Good to see you. All right. Let me invite Mr. Sulaiman Chidandala from Kawempe Republic. All right, let me invite Mr. John Mary Sebufu. Let me invite Mr. Michael Mabike. The dear leader. The next person I'm inviting is a doctor, Dr. Abed Bwanika. All right. Manaye mpola mpola nanti government amasanyalaze yagajjeko wano nga tebagala tubeere n'omukolo gwaffe. So let's be quiet such that we can hear each other. Let me invite Mr. Tebusweke David Mayinja. Here you are. That one is a senior counsel in his own right. Please write it. All right, all right. Ono gwenzizaako banaye tukakane. Ero sigenda sigaza ddoboozi. Because yenze mwogezi. All right, all right, all right. Ono gwe ngenda okuzzaako abangi bamumanyi nga taata mukono y'omukulu Henry Bakireke, mwami wa Honorable Betty Nambooze. No. All right. Let me now invite Mr. Samuel Walter Lubega Mukaku. All right. Okay. All right, let me invite Madame Regina Bachite. Must give the reading. This should be the last group. Okay, let me invite Mr. Mike Kakembo. All the way from Entebbe. There are 90 councillors here?
Yes.
90. I believe. Usually comes. What are you? What's the... Yeah. That's my Kakemo. Mike Kakembo from Entebbe.
Proceed.
Okay, let's invite Mayor Tony Sempebwa. No. You can't treat everybody. Let's also invite Muwada Nkunyinji. Zahara Luyirika. Okay, in the meantime, let's invite
Mayor Chiaga. Mayor Chiaga.
Okay, as he comes, let me invite Councillor Katabu Moses. Katabu Moses. Let me invite Honorable Muhammad Kauma. Are you able to help me check? Mayor Chiagani? JB from Machin, yes, sir. Muhammad Kauma, Teddy Namboze, as she comes, Zaki Mberaze. Zaki Mberaze. Yeah, ziga kwagala. Wakati nabali wote bawukira. Angela Chigonya. Come, come. This is for Zaki Beraze. Okay, let me invite Mr. Lubowa Henry. Let me invite Zaninka Babirie. Microphone. Letera mic.
Mpola mpola ngenda kutukako oyo genda jogera. Tuja ina wenyi.
Ate kizibu kati bali Twitter tebawulira.
This is all.
Pretty much, yeah. Okoye? No. Tulete endala. Mic check 1 2 3. Okay. Atubingizamu amagezi amazale. Bana tukakaneko. Joan Namutawe. Joan Namutawe. Joan Ngabwajja nja kuyita Haj Lukman Segai na yaje bana tusambye muko. Let's try and speed up. Lukman Jangune Mwami Nkoyoyo. This is John. Maxensi ya nakanjako. You see, you guys are hey, they are making way for small. Oh, this is Lukman. So Lukman. Okay, Maxensi ya nakanjako aka Small.
You get a people power.
Come.
Here.
Use this one. Ingenda jumwaje kwasa. Sebo kadi ya small hivi. Musoke Abe. Musoke Abe. Mayor Chiaga John Bosco. Segirinya. Izo sente zani hizo? Kakomo Juma. And as Kakomo Juma comes, Chamba de Idris. It's okay, Abe. It's okay, Abe. It's okay. Gisome. Gisome. What is the Gisome? Are you sure? So for India to control. Just give me one empty one. Let's invite Mayor Julius Mutebi. Please clear this place. And I want you. All the way from Chira. Okay, the other one is for Mr. Chamba de Idris. Nabutambala. Okay, Musoke Enoch Chintu. Musoke Enoch Chintu. Sempija Peter. Sempija Peter has been the administrator of the Democratic Party. Hanifa Nabukera. Then we have Kasigwe Magellan.
disorganized me. I'm going to clear this place now. Once the group come and go. Yeah, that's why it should be clear. We announce that is the final decision. Within my stop events. No, don't allow any. So I'm not receiving anymore.
Hanifa Nabukera. Shafiq Lubega, come after that. Shafiq Lubega. Chiyaga JB. Shafiq Lubega, then Chiyaga JB. Let's try and be quick, please.
What we need that?
Oh, sorry.
This one was repeated.
Rajab Senkubuge. Shafiq Lubega, Rajab Senkubuge.
Yeah, unga waliwo promotion. People can't even pass.
Haman Tomisange. He's been the DP parliamentary, the secretary, the DP parliamentary group. Haman Tomisange, are you here?
Yeah, you are case. Case.
It have left here.
People self-disorganized themselves. Are you still giving me cards? No, let's stop the cards.
Okay. Juliet Kakande. Juliet Kakande. Mukambwe Nkonge. Please, let's create space here for people to be able to pass. This is Juliet Nkonge.
Kakande
Juliet Kakande. Then Mukambwe Nkonge. Zahara Luikira. Lurika. Luyurika. All right. Zahara Luyurika. Zahara waliba naye.
What's happening here tonight?
Yes, proceed, please. Don't lose time.
Robert Kabanda. Muyiga Faizo Kisiki. As Robert Kabanda also comes. Faisal. This is
Kabanda Robert.
Kabanda Robert.
Muganda wa chama.
Erisa Mukasanko yoyo safikirudeka. Tubegubadde wabanaye.
Eriyo mabiga. President. Yange president agenda kinkwasa n'amaanyi mangi. Yezigiwe wansi.
Kanyike Ronald. Kanyike Ronald. Mukambwe Nkonge. Erisa Mukasanko yoyo. Please let's try and be fast. Erisa yawede. Okay. Kanyike.
Kanyike Ronald. Oh, sorry. Kanyike Ronald, Bukoto East. See, you look at I don't know.
Yes. Bawandike ndendera. Muhammad Kauma. Calm down. Immaculate Nalwada Chocho. Immaculate Nalwada Chocho. That's the sister to the late Ziggy Wine. She comes all the way from Mulimira. Chairman, ngena kugobawo wano. Immaculate erinnya ddala Chocho. Nalwada Chocho. Muhammad Kauma. Nkambwe Nkonge. Tumuhaire Dennis. Tumuhaire Dennis. That's Tumuhaire Dennis. Stella Muchibi. Stella Muchibi. Here you are, KS. Serubiri Charles. Serubiri Charles. Serubiri.
She's just there.
Who is this?
This is who?
Mugabe Arthur. Mugabe Arthur. Mike Kakembo Ramsomi.
This is Mugabe Arthur.
Arthur?
Yes.
I'm not picking any more cards, eh? No more cards. No more cards. Serubula Stephen. Serubula Stephen.
We are losing plate now.
Eh? These are the last ones. We are not doing anymore.
The guy who paid 1 million for the card. This is the last one. I don't know. This is the first, the sister to Golova.
Veronica Nabisere. This one is a sister to the late Omulangira Goloba. Veronica Nabisere. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we would like to welcome. Let's be quiet. Let's be silent. I know that there's many of you that would have loved to get cards today. Unfortunately, time will not allow us so much, but we'll keep doing this. But for everybody who is here and you've not gotten a card, afterwards we'll request that you get your card at that entry area, and the other details, we'll see how we deal with them. Once again, a big welcome to the comrades that have joined us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the winning team. I know that today we are very excited. All right. People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. Okay, thank you. All right. Joan Majimbi nkulengedde ne timu yao. Tujikakanye. All right. Check 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. No. Today Mutula before I proceed. Thank you very much. Comrade Chidagala, Comrade Nyanzi. Eh? Nindebo. So you want to switch? I think we stay. Check mic 1. So they are switching now. They are switching to power. Vano, aite vaganyi. We're going to go. Yes. No, it's okay. Sorry. Sorry. It is well. Listen, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Tweyanzige. Thank you. Let's all be quiet. Let's be quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the President of the National Unity Platform, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Thank you. Thank you very much, Comrade Joel. People power. Our power. People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. Even here. Arua. Mbale. Mbarara. Bugisu. NUP. Everywhere. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, on this day 2 years ago, this was an idea not as strong as it is. On this day 2 years ago, as people that love our country, as people that came together, kindly create some space for Honorable Namboze, because 2 years ago she was also hurt, and up to now she has not fully recovered. 2 years ago we were in Arua, standing with a comrade, just like we're standing all together. 2 years ago, on the 13th of August, something happened that reminded us of what had been happening and what would probably continue to happen. 2 years ago, the people that are supposed to be guarding us murdered Yasin Kauma in Arua. That was not all. I, together with other comrade Kasiano Wadri, Comrade Mike Mabike, present here today, Comrade John Mary Sebufu, present here today, Comrade Mokaku Rubega, Comrade Zake, and many others were arrested. Many of us were tortured to near death. But most importantly, one of us was murdered in cold blood. His name was Yasin Kauma. Yasin Kauma took the bullet that was meant for me. And up to today, I still owe my life to him. Many other comrades, as I will be mentioning, were murdered from that day up to today. So naturally, this day was designated a Heroes' Day 2 years ago. So today, ladies and gentlemen, last year when it was making a year since it happened, we were gathering in mourning, in misery. I'm glad to see that today we are gathering to push on harder. We're gathering to even strengthen our resolve harder. Before I talk more about today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to request all of us to listen out to these names, the heroes. We have heroes that have paid the ultimate price for our freedom. We have heroes that have disappeared, never to be seen again. We have heroes that up to today, even with broken limbs, are still pushing on with confidence. And it's my honor to read these names, ladies and gentlemen. There's a gentleman called Mbowa Moses. He died in the campaigns of Chadondo. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Amen. On the 13th of August, Yasin Kauma was shot dead by the SFC in Arua. I would request colleagues to bring the pictures of all the comrades that were murdered. Waliendo Asuman was shot dead by the police in Ujiri as we were campaigning for Comrade Asuman Basalirwa. Our fellow artist, Arinda Michael, also known as Ziggy Wine, was kidnapped, tortured, and finally died. May his soul rest in peace. Sewan Kambo Hannington, a fellow artist also known as Sweet Peps, was beaten on camera by the military that we pay to protect us. He never recovered from his wounds. Hakim Sekama, a vibrant young man, was run over by a police car number UP2525, and myself and Comrade Joel Senyonyi were watching as this was happening. Rita Nabukenya, a beautiful young lady, was run over multiple times by a Uganda police car in Nakawa. Daniel Cheyune was murdered the following day, shot by an LDU in Nansana. Just recently, along Ginger Road, Comrade Mutiabule Charles was run over by a car belonging to the military of Uganda along Ginger Road. We also have other comrades that died, not necessarily murdered, but in the line of duty. And these include Omulangira Goloba, his sister is with us today, Nyakuta Robert, Dralega Ismail, and Wanimbi Asuman. We salute them. Ladies and gentlemen, there are those heroes that were kidnapped and they disappeared, just like in their mean times. And up to today, they are still missing. We continue to salute you wherever you are, whether on earth or in heaven. Comrade John Bosco Chibalama, we miss you, we love you, and we wait for you in any way, whether physically or spiritually. Ladies and gentlemen, not only the dead or the disappeared are the heroes. There are those heroes that refused to die. There are those heroes that are still standing and standing firm, even with broken limbs. There's no more respect I can give to those heroes than pronounce their name with utmost respect. With us today, we have Comrade Honorable Francis Zake. You will forgive him, it will take him so long to stand up because of the evils of the Museveni regime. We have in our midst Comrade Atiku Shaban, who was tortured 2 years ago and he has never recovered, but is still moving on strong. We salute you, Comrade Shaban. She wasn't able to make it, but we continue to salute Comrade Asera Knight, who was tortured on the 13th of August 2 years ago, and she's still nursing wounds. And yes, because she could not stand the heat out of the tortures and brutalities of the regime, in our midst we've been having the Honorable Betty Namboze from Mokono. Mama, we salute you and we continue to hold you in high regard. And ladies and gentlemen, as the People Power Movement, we have been observing the 13th of August as a Heroes Day. And it is our intention as the National Unity Platform to move and designate the 13th of August as a Heroes Day in our cause. Bino kambiddemu ne mu Luganda nga sinagenda maaso. Basebo ne bannyabo, olunaku lwa leero lukulu nnyo, si mu byafaayo byaffe ffekka ng'abalwanyizi b'eddembe ab'enjawulo, wabula mu byafaayo bya struggle yaffe. Ku lunaku luno emyaka 2 egiyise twalumbibwa, bangi kufe batulugunyizibwa mu ngeri emenya amateeka. Nate ku lunaku olwo lwe batirimbula muganda waffe Yasini Kawuma eyali driver wange. Yasini Kawuma yayimirira mu ssasi eryali lirina okubeera eryange. Era Yasini Kawuma singa mulamu olwaleero nze nandibadde mufu, naye yengeri gyali mufu olwaleero nze ndi mulamu. Era obulamu bwange mbulivinga mu kuwa Yasini Kawuma ekitiibwa basebo ne bannyabo. Olunaku lwaleero olunaku luno luli mukuzibwa mu bitundu ebyenjawulo mu ggwanga, naye nga n'ewaffe mu Kyaddondo East Constituency era luli mukuzibwa. Njagala okwebaza abakulembeze bonna ab'omu Kyaddondo East abali mu kugenda mu maaso okuza olunaku luno n'okutwalira erinnya ly'omuzira waffe waggulu. Bano be bamu ku bazira abazze battibwa gavumenti ya Museveni, era nga ku bonna tewali ripooti yali eweereddwa mu butuufu ey'okubatta newankubadde battibwa ng'ensi yonna eraba. Bwe twali ebugiri nga tunoonyeza muganda waffe Asumani basalirwa akalulu, poliisi ya Uganda yatemula Mbowa yatemula Walyendo Asumani. Ono yali mwana muto atalina musango gwazizza, wabula omusango gwe gwali gwa kuwagira nkyukakyuka. Mukama amumuze emirembe. Alinda Michael oyo nga muyimbi munnaffe era ng'erinnya lye ku stage baali bamuyita Ziggy Wine, bamuwamba ne bamutulugunya ne bamugyamu n'eriiso era n'amaliriza ng'afudde. Muyimbi munnaffe omulala gwe bayita Sewankamba Hannington, abangi gwe bamanyi nga Sweet Peps, oyo yakubibwa emiggo egy'okumukumu. Ebino nga byali ku TV zonna ezawano n'ez'ensi yonna, ng'akubibwa abasirikale ba Uganda nga ku uniform zaabwe balinako n'ebendera y'eggwanga. Bamukuba emiggo era teyawona mu biwundu ebyo n'afa. Mukama amumuze emirembe. Muganda waffe Akimu Sekamwa ono nga yali muvubuka muto, muvuzi wa boda boda e Luweero. Ono emotoka ya poliisi namba UP 2525 yamutomera n'emutta nga ndaba. Olunaku olwo twali n'omwogezi waffe Joel Sonyonyi ne bannaffe ffenna nga tuva gulu mu kooti, era poliisi yamutta tetufunanga ripooti okuva ku olwo. Mukwano gwaffe omuwala omuto ennyo gwe bayitanga Rita Nabukenya yatomerebwa emotoka ya poliisi nedda n'emabega nemumaliriza awo enakawa nga ne kamera za poliisi ziraba. Poliisi n'etusuubiza nti egenda kujjayo ebifaananyi by'okuttibwa kwa Rita. Poliisi paka kati tetuwanga ripooti. Rita Mukama akuwumuze emirembe. Ekyo tekyamala, bwe twazika Rita tuba tukomawo enkeera nga tuli e Nansana, era abo abalina okuba nga bakuuma ddembe aba LDU omu ku bo n'akuba Dani Kyeyune essasi era mu liiso n'amutta nga kamera ziraga era ebifaananyi nga bamutemula mwabiraba. Okuva ku olwo basebo ne bannyabo gavumenti ya Uganda ne poliisi ya Uganda tebangayoko na ripooti yonna. Tegunnawera mwezi mulamba nga muganda waffe owa Freedom Border okukuba ejjinja gwe bayita Mutyabule Charles emmotoka ey'amagye emutomedde ekigenderere n'emutta, era gavumenti ya Uganda tevangayo na ripooti yonna. Abo nno be bamanyikiddwako naye nga bangi nnyo ku bannaffe abattibwa ne batamanyirwako n'amafiire, era nga bangi bakyagenda maaso okuttibwa n'okutulugunyizibwa mu bifo ebitamanyikiddwa. Tuyimirira nabo tubasabira Mukama abawumuze emirembe, era nga tugenda bajjukira ennaku zonna ez'obulamu bwaffe. Mweno struggle basebo ne bannyabo bangi bannaffe abalala bafudde naye nga bafiiridde mu lutalo lwa kununula ggwanga wano Uganda ne Bunaayira. omonga mwe muli omulangira Goloba era nga manyina tuli naye leero, Nyakuta Robert, Comrade Ismail Dwalega ne Comrade Asuman Wanimbi. Mukama abawumuze emirembe. Si abafudde bokka basebo ne banyabo, naye bannaffe abalala bangi babuziddwawo nga tebamanyiddwako mayitire, tetumanyi oba balamu oba bafu. Naye nga gwe tusinga okumanya ye munnaffe John Bosco Kibalama, ng'oyo yabuzibwawo era nga paka kati tanaba kulabika. Muganda waffe Kibalama, oba oli mu ggulu oba oli ku nsi kuno, njagala omanye nti tukyakujjukira, tukwagala era tukola misana na kiro okulaba nga tutuukiriza omulimu guno gwatulekera ogw'amaanyi ogw'okununula eggwanga lyaffe Uganda. Basebo ne bannyabo, abazira si be babafudde bokka, naye tulinayo n'abazira abaagaana okufa. Bangi tebasobola kutambula bulungi, bangi tebasobola kwogera bulungi, bangi tebasobola kuyimirira, naye nga baagaana okukkiriza ebikyamu. Mwabo basebo ne bannyabo, olwaleero tuli ne Honorable Francis Zaake okuva Emityana. Ayinza okuba nga tasobola kuyimirira bawubirako olw'obuvune bwakyayina kati, naye muganda wange njagala omanye tukwagala nnyo, tukuwa nnyo ekitiibwa era ebiwundu byo ze zimu ku nsonga lwaki tetukkiriza. Era njagala kikusuubiza kati muganda wange ti ne bwe bulibeera ddi obwenkanya bujja kubeerawo. Muffe era mulimu muganda waffe ng'olwo batukwata naye ne bamukuba emigo mingi nnyo era nga ye tatereranga paka kati okuva nga 13 August emyaka 2 egiyise. Bamuyita Comrade Atiku Shaban okuva mu Arua. We respect you, my brother. Thank you for standing for what is right even when it's dangerous. Awardiful. Olwaleero tetuli naye naye tetusobola kumwerabira mwannyinaffe Asera Night ng'oyo yatulugunyizibwa era nga naye tatereranga okuva ku olwo. Basebo ne bannyabo, era nga bwe mulabye omu ku bannaffe oluvannyuma lw'okutulugunyizibwa gavumenti eno takyasobola na kutuula mu musana bbanga liwera, era abadde ayina okugenda awomoleko nga tayagala kuziikira wano. We bamuyita Honorable Betty Bakireke Namboze. Tumanyi nti atulaba ku social media, maama tukwagala nnyo era example gye watandika tejja kufa bwetyo, lazima tulina okugusa ensonga eno. Basebo ne bannyabo, nga People Power Movement tubadde luno olunaku tulukuza ng'olwabazira era nga National Unity Platform tugenda kusawo enteekateeka yonna erutongoza lubeere lunaku lwabazira mu kibiina kyaffe kino. Njagala obeebaza era nga nfundikira ensonga eyo, njagala tukume emisubbaawa gino nga tujjukira bannaffe. Olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale engule, tuliyambale engule, tuliyambale engule. Olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale engule, tulivimba mu Uganda, tuliyambala ogwo bwe guba kute olereza nkomono. Engule zimasamasa, olutalo nga luwedde tuliyambale engule, tulivimba mu Uganda. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown.
When the struggle is over, we shall wear victor's crown in the new Uganda.
Olutalo,
Olutalo, ngaluwedde, tuliyambale ngule, tuliyambale ngule, tuliyambale ngule. Olutalo, ngaluwedde, tuliyambale.
Mwesuba wejo mwejitambuze buli omwe agukwateko aguwemo ne. When the struggle
is over, we shall
wear the victor's crown.
we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown
in the new Uganda. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
Mwetulireko basebo ne banyabo. Okay. Kakati okungubaga n'okujjukira bannaffe kuwedde, kati tutandika olutalo nate. Abali eyo tuwuliziganya bannange. Okay, ebyuma engeri gye biwedde, ebyuma byaffe engeri gye bivuddeko, naye nga engeri nze eddoboozi yange gye nalikolamu liringa erya kamiliyoni. Nsaba tugende maaso ebyuma binatusanga. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we remember this day while commemorating our comrades. But for everybody that has paid the ultimate price for this struggle, the most we can do for them is not just to remember them theoretically. The most we can do is push on with this struggle even harder. So today, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me so much pleasure to see that the struggle is getting more real, to see that our freedom is becoming more realistically seen in the future. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me so much honor and pleasure to receive the eminent leaders that are joining the National Unity Platform. For many leaders, for many of you, some leaders joining the National Unity Platform does not come as a surprise. And indeed, as I communicate further, you will notice that we have been working very closely with these comrades. We started the People Power movement and we were moving informally because this struggle is not bent on formalities. That explains why we did not start out as a political party, because we wanted to be the gum that brings together all the forces of change, especially those that are bent on ending the Museveni 35-year-old dictatorship. Many of them we've been working together under the People Power movement, and yes, even when we announced the unveiling of the National Unity Platform, they continued to offer leadership. So I salute those leaders that we've been working with very closely together, but today they have taken a formal step to join the National Unity Platform. So together with them, we are taking on the dictatorship both informally and formally. I must also in a special way salute those members of parliament, especially those that were not necessarily part of the DP bloc, that joined the National Unity Platform, therefore leading the way in parliament. I salute you, Honorable Francis Zake Kaonao Chaliwange Binafs. I salute you, Honorable Latif Sebagala. I salute you in your absence, Honorable John Patrick Nambeshe. I salute you, Honorable Nsamba Oshabe. I salute you, Honorable Kalwanga. Thank you also, Honorable Chagulanyi. He's a member of parliament, not so. Ladies and gentlemen, today is another overwhelming step. Yes, we have been working together behind the curtains with the eminent leaders, particularly from DP and those that are independent. They've guided massively throughout our operations as the People Power Movement and even the National Unity Platform right from inception. And yes, these leaders have led other leaders. You see, I've always told my friends that it's so hard to lead people, but it's even harder to lead leaders. So I want to salute the leaders from the DP bloc. I want to salute the leaders from the DP Parliamentary Caucus. I want to salute, we cannot mention all names, but it can't go without mentioning the eminent leader in the name of Honorable Mpuga, the eminent leader in the name of Honorable Segona, the eminent leader in the name of Honorable Sewungu, who was being sick but made it today. I welcome all fellow members of parliament, Honorable Wino, Alan Sewanyana, Honorable Kasivante, Honorable Florence Namayanja, my neighbor and very, very good friend who have worked together very closely behind the curtains to see that this is the way it is today. Honorable Muhammad Mwanga Chivumbi, my neighbor Muchalone Muchibuga, he comes from Rutambala, I come from Gomba. I can't go without mentioning you, Chairman Matia Rwangabwanika, the Kung Fu specialist, and all the eminent leaders from DP bloc, and of course the giant, Honorable Sajari Abende. Very, very welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Veronica is around.
I'm told the Honorable Veronica has arrived. Wow, ubirako ku bantu. But Honorable Veronica mumulekaite banango yombaka wa parliament. Mutuleke tuyagaleko nga tukyali babaka ba parliament bannange. Karibu sana Honorable Veronica, and kindly find her a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very important day. We don't only have politicians here. We have sportsmen, we have artists. I'm personally an artist, and I can't talk of any other pleasure than welcoming my long-time friend, frenemy, buddy, comrade, and everything. Welcome, my brother, Dr. Jose Chameleone. Before I proceed, allow me hand Honorable Veronica Nanyondo her membership card. Welcome to the National Unity Platform, Mama. Bino kambyogere ne mu Uganda nga sineyongerayo. Banange nsanyuse nnyo olunaku lwa leero. Nnyo nnyini. Olunaku lwa leero tulutwala ng'olunaku olw'abazira mu kisinde ekya People Power. Era ng'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform tuteekateeka okulumyusa ng'olunaku lw'abazira. Kubanga luno olunaku bannaffe bangi battibwako, ne n'abazira bangi nnyo okugeza muganda waffe John Bosco Kibalamago babuzaawo talabikanga ne bannaffe bangi nnyo abatulugunyiziddwa omuli Honorable Zaake n'abalala tubawanye ekitiibwa baganda bange naye nga bwe twagambye nti leero si lwakungubaga bukungubazi na kujjukira bannaffe abazira abo abazira ekibafuula abazira si kubakaabira amaziga si kubajjukira ne tubayimbira obuyimba ekigenda obafuula abazira ffe kwe kukola kyonna kye tusobola okutuukiriza olugendo lwe baafiirako kubanga baafiira ku mulimu nga Balubu. Kale nno kitukakatako ffenna okulemera ku ekyo kye baali balwanirira. Kimpa essanyu nti ku lunaku lwennyini nga tujjukira bannaffe abo ate twegatiddwako balwanyi bannaffe ab'ebitiibwa empagi ziruwaga abakulembeze ab'enkizo nga basinga obungi bavudde mu DP block ne mu DP parliamentary caucus. Tubaniriza nnyo bannange ab'ebitiibwa ba MP bannange mwenna abakulembeze ab'enjawulo ba mayors mwenna ne bayimbi bannaffe mwenna ne bannabyamizannyo. Tubaniriza mu kisinde kino ekya People Power bangi mwe mubadde naye ate tubaniriza n'okwaniriza okw'enjawulo mu kibiina kyaffe ekya National Unity Platform. Kino ekibiina kya National Unity Platform kyakugatta bantu bonna era ng'ekisinde kya People Power bwe kyali tebiina njawulo balinga balongo. Ekyenjawulo nti National Unity Platform kye kibiina ekitutwala mu kalulu mwe tugenda okufufugaza Museveni naye atye. Tubaniriza nnyo bannange eri mwenna abatwegaseeko tubaagala nnyo tubawanye ekitiibwa tubadde tubeegomba nnyo era kati ekirooto kyaffe kituukiridde okukolera awamu ng'abaana ab'enju emu. Mutuwabule mutuwa amagezi mukwatire wamu kubanga kati ffenna tufuuse muntu omu. Eri bannaffe mwenna betubadde nabo mu kisinde kya People Power era betubadde nabo mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform njagala obbasaba mwanirize bannaffe abatwegaseeko. Nkiddamu njagala okubasaba mwanirize bannaffe abatwegaseeko n'omutima omugule. Temubatunuuliranga balabe, temubatunuuliranga competition, temubatunuulira nga abaze okuba displacinga, mubatunuulire nga abooluganda kubanga tewali muntu asobola kumalako ng'ali yekka. Tuze tukyogerako ne kati tukyogerako nti ekibiina kyonna ekirowooza nti kigenda goba Museveni nga kiri kyokka kyerimba. Kimpa essanyu ti bannaffe batwegaseeko leero naye ate kijja kulaganya empisa zaffe okusinziira ku nnyaliriza gye tubaaniriza. Bangi bayinza okuba n'okutya, bangi bayinza okuba nga muvuganya ku bifo byebimu. Ekyo tulina okukikola nga bwe tubadde tukola nga tutuulanga abantu ne tuluŋŋanyizibwa kigendererwa kyaffe. Ekigendererwa kyaffe kya kutaasa ggwanga lino ku muyeekera gwe bayita Museveni ne bayeekera banne. Let me say that in English. To our comrades that just joined us, we welcome you. We appreciate you. We respect you. We have been admiring you from afar. We have been hoping and wishing that we could work with you, and we are so honored to receive you today. Guide us. Teach us as we will be teaching you. Learn from us as we will be learning from you, because we are in this together. The National Unity Party is a platform for every change-seeking force. We are all equal, and we shall treat you equally. Nkiddamu mu Luganda ekyo nti ffe mu National Unity Platform ffenna twenkanankana era buli omu tujja muyisa kyekimu era tujja mu ekitiibwa. To all our comrades that we have been working with all along in the People Power movement and now in the National Unity Platform. These, our comrades who just joined us, I call upon you to welcome them with an open heart. Do not discriminate them. Do not alienate them. Do not make them feel different. Don't make them feel any less. And yes, don't make them feel any special. We are all the same. The way... Thank you. The way we welcome our comrades, the way we treat them is going to say so much about us as the National Unity Platform. We are one and the same. We are in this together. Let us go to work. Basebo ne banyabo n'obugambo obwo njagala obebaza bantu bangi nnyo weta utolole eriso wejji ne ligwa ku Dr. Bedi wani kanogamba walayi naye kati tumuyina tukikube ne wetola boti nolengera Honorable Mike Mabike nogamba naye wali tukikube. So era ku kiseera kino njagala okusaba bannaffe bonna abalwanyizi b'eddembe mu bibiina eby'enjawulo baba tukolagane ffenna. We are not each other's enemy. We are comrades in this struggle. Whether we belong to the same political party or not, we are one and the same. Museveni bw'aba tutulugunya tasosola. N'olw'ensonga eyo naffe tuba tumulwanyisa tetwesosola. I say this in English to all our comrades in other political formations. I want you to know we are not each other's enemy. We are comrades in this struggle because when the dictatorship is oppressing us, they oppress us the same. While I am very glad that eminent leaders are joining the National Unity Party and we are going to work together closely and solidly, we continue to extend a hand to you. We are ready to work with you even when you're from different political parties. We are ready to work with you even when you don't belong to NUP, because all we believe is that people power is our power. So, nobugambo bo basebo ne banyabo, allow me to seize this opportunity. Like I told you, many of the leaders are symbolically receiving their membership cards of the National Unity Platform today, but we have been working together right from the inception of this political formation. So, allow me, and I know that many will not shock you because you've seen us working together. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, unveil and introduce part of the leadership structure in the National Unity Platform. These are leaders that I, according to the mandate given to me by the Constitution of the National Unity Platform, together with other leaders, want to introduce to you the leadership. Allow me unveil, the Constitution allows me to have 4 deputy presidents from the 4 regions of Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, the person I'm about to read to you is famously known as Mama Lina. This is a distinguished leader with several years of activism. She's a political leader from the grassroots, and she has mobilized for a very long time. She's a seasoned mentor of leaders, especially the women in politics. She was born on the 8th of September 1961, and we shall be celebrating her birthday very soon, turning 60. She's a mother of 5 and a grandchildren of 4. But today, allow me to edit. She's a mother of 6 because I'm also her son. I am her friend and her comrade in the struggle. She comes from Vura constituency in Arua in northern Uganda. She's a West Nile girl. While we celebrate the heroes, we must remember that her husband is a hero that was abducted, he disappeared, and he has never been seen again. That was Mr. Roxanne Zedriga, who was Dr. Besige's chief coordinator in West Nile. She holds a PhD in Peace and Conflict Resolution of Sewanee University in the USA and Makerere University. She's a former magistrate. She's an author of several publications. She's fluent in English, in Luganda, in Acholi, in Langi, in Alul, in Lukbara, and in Swahili. She has been serving single-handedly as the Deputy President of the People Power Movement. And it's my honor to introduce to you again the Deputy President in charge of Northern Uganda, Dr. Lina Zedriga Waru. Sure. As I conclude, you will listen from her. As a matter of fact, no, as I conclude, you will get to listen to her. Now, from Western Uganda, I want to introduce to you Honorable, no, I won't tell you her name yet. She was born 58 years ago in Tungamo district, and she lives in Barara. She's a social worker by profession. She has worked for 22 years in the government of Uganda in different capacities. She's a distinguished human rights activist with a focus on women's rights and the rule of law. She worked extensively in civil society organizations. She holds a master's degree in development and a postgraduate in theology. She was previously a member of the NRM at the level of district chairperson for the Women's League in Barara district. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the Deputy President in charge of Western Uganda, Honorable Jolly Mugisha Echomugasho. People power! Our power! People power! People power! Our power! People power! Women power! Women power! Women power! Okay. Now, from Eastern Uganda, this gentleman was born in 1965. He's a member of parliament representing Manjia County. He's a former LC5 chairperson of Oduda district. He's a former LC3 chairperson, Oduda Town Council. He's a licensed teacher. He's a father and a distinguished advocate for good governance and the rule of law, and he's a committed Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, he was not able to be with us today because he lost a brother, but he was with us receiving the European Union delegation. Join me to welcome, as the Deputy President in charge of Eastern Uganda, the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe. You will listen to him scientifically when the deputies are giving us a word very briefly. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman was born 45 years ago. He's married to a very beautiful woman. And he calls her Bestie, just like I call Bobi. He's a professional teacher and an economist, and he's a lawyer. He has been into public life since he was a young man, but serving very eminently. He's a chairperson for Masaka district. He was appointed by the King of Uganda to be a minister for the youth in the Ruchiko. He is an MP for Masaka municipality. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Vice President in charge of Uganda region, Honorable Matthias Mpuga. Your Excellencies, allow me to ask you to say just a word or two to the congregation, starting with Honorable Jole Mujisha Echomugasho.
People power.
Our power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Our party.
NUP.
NUP. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Your Excellency. Oh, okay. Ngambori Nyankore. NUP.
Everywhere.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Power. Burihamwe. Okay, people power.
Our power.
Okay, naza gambo muri Nyankore as I have been requested. Ngambe muhurire. Your Excellency, Honorable Bobi Wine, Chaguranyi Sentamu. Ladies and gentlemen in the struggle, I am not going to follow protocol because of the time. Okay, Orinyankore. Okay, I'm going. Mbarara, people power. Ntungamo,
people power.
Kabare,
people power.
Kasese,
people power.
Toro,
NUP.
Everywhere,
NUP.
Amen, NUP. Hati basebo na banyabo. Nyenda kutwara mu gishogu. Simaruhanga bwizoberi. This is a great day, and I request that all of us stand up and clap our hands to the Lord. Please stand up. Please stand up and clap to the Lord. Abokuberi nizo barukuru mnonga, ahabweche chabaha. Nyenda kusimarhanga, abgaba bantu bona bakuru om government ba members ba parliamenti, abataka n'abantu mwena ababasa kukuzo mu kibina kitu ekya which I call our baby, but then our baby who is running. Abokuba baby witogu ekibina kitu ekiti kikutambula nkomwerere kwiyaho nikirukanga. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Mbweni nyowe amazina bagambira ndijore mukisha. I'm commonly known by that. Nindugambarara nyenda kusimarhanga kureba ngunanye after all this struggle ekibina nkingana kitikanda obwo nakwasibwa obujunanizibwa bwo kuchebembera mu Western region. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, and the members, the core team, for selecting me, and I want to promise you that I'm going to do my best. I want to inform you members that the West is not easy. Nabwecho nyenda kubashaba mwena nkoku muryaha. I want to ask for your support. I want to ask for your prayers. Mwareba abantu abafire mu struggle. I know the hurdles are very high and very many that we are going to have to climb over in the West. I therefore request you, each one of you, if you know anyone or abai no wakumanya West kutandikira Kisoro mpaka Hoima na Masindi, you know, what do? They contact me, and then maybe the head office, so that we can be able to have the struggle to win this war. Nyowe nyenda gamba hochimwe as a word of encouragement from the West. Mwenu numureba nyondyo mukristai. I am not going to go into what happened to the church in Indeva, but of course, like any other Christian, I was saddened, so I'm going to quote the Bible. Noreva, this young man, Mr. President, is actually a young man, isn't it? Yes. He is actually fit to be my son too. Yes, because I'm 58 years old. But I want to thank God in front of all of you, and then to encourage you say that even Abaganda Bobi nefumu nejira nguno gwoza de akukubire ngoma nozina norwecho muzukuke twena tukore ki tuzine kubanga akubye ngoma okujja konze nze ngamba ntinga katonda bwe like God raised King David. King David was a young man. The Lord had appointed a king for his country, Israel or Palestine or whatever. But then after 30 years, the Lord got tired of the king because the king had deviated from the normal, just as we see that is happening in this country. And therefore the Lord went down, just as he has walked down through the streets of Kampala. He has moved around Lira, around Guru, Mbarara, and he has come down here in Kamocha, in Chadondo, and raised a David for us. People power, our power, NUP,
everywhere.
Thank you. I am behind you, Your Excellency, and I want to assure you and the members here that we are going to win this war because the Lord is with us. Amen.
Webale mnonga mama. Shana wagamba mazima. Nimbasa kuba mtabani wao.
Yes.
Webale mnonga. Ladies and gentlemen, oba nayogera Uganda, oba Luzungu, yamanyi. I welcome you to say a word, Honorable Matthias Mpuga.
Mr. President, sir, my colleagues, vice presidents from the various regions, may I say from the onset that game is on.
Yes.
Game is on. Mr. President, you know for a fact that if I choose to do something, I do it and I deliver.
Yes.
But the beauty is, this is not about me and you. It's about us. It's the very reason that at a very high risk, these gentlemen and ladies are here. The sacrifice they have really offered to brave the risk of staying here. If you see the Wanikas here, the Kakandes here, the same was here. Game is on, ladies and gentlemen, in Uganda. Game is on. And I want to promise Uganda that we have come of age. For the last 25 years, I have given up my life, time, energy, and resources for the betterment of motherland. I have offered everything, with colleagues of course, to change the course of our history. I stand here on the pedestal of history to make a solemn promise, Mr. President, that game is on. We are going to stand with you, by you, on your side, to make sure that we deliver Uganda to the next generation, next destination. Basawo ne banyabo, baganda bange, abantu ba Buganda, President wa Vice President atumwebaza. Enkola yo bwenerera bwekyo President, Uganda ejja kufuna emirembe. Waliwo abatambuza Uganda nga bakwata endabirwamu ya Uganda balamu batu gaabwe agabasenga abwe ne bakojjaabwe. Nga ne bwagikyusa n'agiteeka engoto era abamu matuuge na nnyindo ye na ya muliraanwa we. Tuzze wano kuzimba Uganda empya era omukisa okutuwadde obudde bwaffe bwe buno. Abantu b'omu Buganda, abantu ba Uganda twali mukisa mulala. Ebitusobyeko bitusobyeko. Ebitulemye bitulemye. Tetuli bakapenya kwemererwa mirundi gyonna obudde bwaffe bwe buno. Tugenda kukola ekisa. Njala kusuubiza nti ne abantu abali wano n'abataliiwo ekigenda mu maaso ensi yonna ekiraba tugenda kukola omulimu sigugo omulimu gwaffe bwoya tugenda kuguggusa bwe tutatugguse tetujja kusonyibwa abaana nabazzukulu mukama katonda abeere naffe we are with you ssaabasajja kabaka awangaale.
Thank you very much. Before I release you, comrades, let us hear from the Vice President of the Eastern Region, and then we can finally hear from the Vice President from the Northern Region. Honorable Nambeshe yatulekedde obubaka kuba agenze kuziika muganda we era obubaka buno katubuulire.
John Baptist represents Manjia County, which is the disaster-prone district of Ruda, bordering Kenya. I'm honored and I'm humbled by the principal of National Unity Platform appointing me the Deputy President in charge of Eastern Region. And I must pledge my total commitment to serve now that he has had confidence and trust in me. And I do pledge that the people from the East will rally and galvanize their support 100% behind National Unity Platform. John Baptist, niyo mubaba we Manjia district ikumubikali nekutundukira esente nelisadibikali mubanga nalondolerenga umumyuka omulwa wa president wa National Unity Platform ate nga uluwande lw'Eastern lw'enyanga kale lwande enyanga nga nomala akamenzi nairo wate paka kuboda ni Kenya Senate John Baptist niye umyuka wepate ife ya National Unity Platform ate akanile shifu shirani kama mwana kabili asima wele kufurisa deni President wefu wepate uonare wandero mu uikirwa usima ubangese yona uifeshishi
Banyara Navi. That was Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe. Now finally, let us hear from our Iron Mama, Dr. Nina Zedriga.
Our power,
people power.
People power,
Our power.
NUP,
Everywhere.
NUP,
Everywhere.
In Arua,
NUP.
in Gulu,
NUP.
in Moroto,
NUP.
in Lira,
NUP.
even here.
NUP.
Thank you very much. Muke, Mr. President, the entourage, my team, my sisters and brothers from the Democratic Party now here in broad daylight. We did not only take off, we have actually traveled very far and we are on our way, almost near Entebbe. Okay? We are there together. There is a saying that if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, like to the State House to take power, go with everybody and with the team. And that's exactly what Mr. President has been steadily delivering in practice. In March, I said, I do, when you requested me to be your deputy. Today, that was my baptism. Today, at my confirmation as Deputy President, Northern Uganda, I still say, I do. Ours is not going to be words. Ours is going to be action. We have left the book of Lamentations. Yes. Even my grandson left it. We are now in the Acts of the Apostles and going to Revelations. Yes. It's a commitment. Amen. It's a serious commitment. Ours, I affirm and reaffirm on the 8th of April when you unveiled me here, is a servant leadership. It's a transformational leadership. And that's why I committed to be by your side. And I repeat that today, amongst all the citizens of Uganda. I have said and will continue to say, I do. We are here to learn from one another. I was boasting that I bring gender, generation, and geography. Today, you took that and entrenched it in my terms of reference, the geography. Northern region, from Karamoja, Kabong, to West Nile, Koboko. We are painting the northern red. In the interest of time, and I am too excited. I want to speak in Lugwara. I know the Luos are going to be, yeah? I know there's time, but please allow us to communicate. I apologize. With due respect. Awadifo Angiri Atamba, Amadritepi, President Robert Sentamu Chagulani, Mini Amopezo and Robasu, Amadritezo Uganda RC. Uganda bio kini ale amama mile amavu rudaledi dika gwadwari dike tuni foradi dike tuni deriadi achogede ayodi ba rudaledi pie woro amaira orikoko anira atamba atikuni doati atikuni ngedi amanira kini ada Atazayota ama ira ama yorikoko wan lutiwa tindong unenu ki wangwu giyerwa andong ati deputy president Wilobo. Actually Wilobo West Nile Wilobo Karamoja when Mirdong waribe kachel. Mirwalong. Utika winwayo. The people from Nebi, you are always saying that I leave you out. No. This is implementing inclusion in practice. It's not about talking. It's about action. I have therefore committed all of you from the northern Uganda, Orikoko, Awadifo Angiri Afo Ematek, Alakara Noi.
Thank you very much. You can resume your honorable seat, Excellency. Yeah, let me first take a picture with. Thank you very much. Colleagues, I'm very honored to unveil you today. You give me confidence. It gives me pride and extreme confidence to know that I have deputies that are even much more experienced than I am. The nation can no longer doubt us. I say it again, the nation can no longer doubt us. Now they know that we are serious. But most importantly, Ugandans know that by trusting the NUP with their vote, they will be in safe hands. I salute you. And I must say this is not the usual kind of leadership. You have that power as entrusted in you by our Constitution. Please exercise it. Don't be afraid, not even of me. Guide me where necessary. Let us do this together. Don't just be yes men. Let us do the right thing and let us do it together. Kambyogere ne mu Luganda bakulembeze bannange nesimye nnyo okuba n'abamyuka ngammwe. Abamyuka abalina obumalirivu oba oliawo bukira ne ku bwange. Kati eggwanga terisobola kubeera nga lyeraliikirivu. Eggwanga terisobola kubeera nga teritwesiga. Eggwanga kati limanyi ti mu kutwesiga bajja kuba eggwanga balitadde mu mikono emituufu. Njagala obbasaba mukozese obuvunaanyizibwa n'obuyinza obubaweebwa ssemateeka. Temutiririra muntu yenna nange waako. Mutuluŋŋamye nga bwe tubaluŋŋamya. Ekikyamu mukyogereko, tukwatagane, tukole ekituufu, tuleme kubeera nga ba yes men ababaddeyo bulijjo. Si mu gavumenti yaffe naye mu gavumenti ya Museveni. Ladies and gentlemen, I will unveil 2 more leaders. I must say we will be unveiling other leaders as time moves on. But allow me to unveil the Secretary General of the National Unity Platform. This is a gentleman who was born 31 years ago. Very young man. He has been a political leader with a focus on mobilizing young people in Uganda, East Africa, the Great Lakes region, and Africa as a whole. He is the past president of the Makerere Law Society and a former guild speaker of Makerere University. He's an advocate in the courts of judicature in Uganda. He holds a bachelor's degree of laws in Makerere University, and he holds a master's degree of laws from the prestigious Harvard University. He has completed a Master of International Human Rights Law of the Oxford University and a PhD candidate. He's a constitutional lawyer and is a human rights lawyer too. He is one of the 11 people who we sat with to found the People Power Movement. I personally met him in a lecture room as a lecturer, and we both left school to come to this bush where we do not have to hide, to fight for freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, Comrade David Lewis Rubongoya.
People power, our power, people power.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me also introduce to you the Deputy Secretary General of the National Unity Platform. This is a lady that is extremely beautiful and young that you wouldn't believe she was born in 1973. She is a mother of 10, just like my mother. She's a former youth councillor of Greater Mpigi. She is a member of the she was a member of the Buganda Youth Luchiko from 1999 to 2002. She served one time as a State House private secretary to President Museveni, in charge of one of the secretarial duties. She served as a private secretary in charge of media management. She's a former vice chairperson of the National Resistance Movement, National Women's League, Buganda region. She's a former member of the NRM, National Campaign Task Force, 2011. She's a former RCC Resident City Commissioner in Kampala from 2014 to 2015. She's a former NRM National Executive Committee member 2016 to 2017, when she resigned as an NRM NEC member to join the People Power movement. She is also aspiring to be a woman MP in Butambala. She holds a Master's of Science in Human Resource Management of Makerere University and a postgraduate in Public Administration from Thames University in the United Kingdom. She holds a Bachelor of Commerce from Makerere University, a Diploma in Business Studies of Uganda College of Commerce in Pakwach. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Secretary General of the National Unity Platform, Hajat Aisha Kabanda. Our power. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to request these eminent leaders to give us a word very briefly.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. People power.
Our power.
Our power.
People power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
NUP.
It gives me great pleasure and honor to stand before you here today, distinguished countrymen and women, as the Secretary General of the National Unity Platform. This is in many ways a dream come true, seeing eminent leaders at different levels come to join the National Unity Platform today. I must say that about 4 years ago, when I met the Honorable Chagulanyi in class and were studying constitutional law and all that, I do not think we thought that we would be here today giving the regime in power sleepless nights. But like they say, the ways of man are not the ways of God, and we really are grateful that this revolution has taken shape up to this point, and I have no doubt in my mind that together, countrymen and women, we shall succeed in revamping this country and returning it to the path of democracy, good governance, and the rule of law. I pledge to continue working, as I have been doing, everything possible to build this party. As Martin Luther King said, those who love peace must learn to organize as much as those who love war. Our duty, countrymen and women, is to make sure that we organize, and organize. My brother Joel has asked me to say something in Runyankole, and I'm just going to say that, the same thing. Abarukunda obusinje bashemerire kukola namani nkawa abarukunda entalo nabo ekyo ntubashaba bantu mwena muje tukolere hamwe tuombeche Uganda eyamazima eyobulinganiza Uganda ey'abantu bona bari kubasa kushemererwamu oboli omukazi oboli omushaija oboli omwana oboli omuntu mukuru twena hamwe mwishe tuombeche Uganda Asia. People power, our power.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I saw people wondering how I made 10 children. And I want to tell you that I and my husband, Engineer Omaro Kalingenyago, we are fairly active. We can still make more children. Today, we commemorated the lives of those that we have lost. And I thought I would use this opportunity to tell many people in the struggle that we should not despair as we lose our people, because whenever we lose one, we actually harness more from the NRM. The cornerstone of my joining the forces of change was the loss of one of us, Asman Waliendo. When Asman Waliendo was killed in Ujiri, I saw his body lying down and I realized it could have been I to die. That's the day I decided that enough was enough. That's the day I decided not to take in anymore. And I want to tell you that from that day, I have never turned back. I am here to stay and I'll not turn back. I'll fight for the cause to the end. I want to tell you, Mr. President, that we've discussed my appointment with my husband, and he has said, because you know when I resigned the job of the end of government, I now became a typical wife 24/7. And now he has decided to dedicate all my hours that are meant to be his hours to the struggle.
Wow.
So, Mr. President, I'm at your service. I'm at the service of the revolution. Whenever you need me, I'm available. Ebyo tebimala? Weni njagala kubagamba mu Uganda tikatandika butandisi.
Amen. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, is there any more you want from me, really?
Picture?
Yeah, let me first take a picture with
People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUP everywhere. Everywhere.
Women power. Our power. Together we shall deliver the change we desire. Thank you.
Energy.
Women power. Our power.
Thank you very much, comrades. Like I said, we will be unveiling more of our leaders in the coming days. But in the meantime, I want to request you to continue working with our leadership structure of people power all the way down. Because like we've said before, and like we are saying again, we are people power and we are the National Unity Platform. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I charge all of you to go to work. Let's do everything within our ability to see that we break Museveni piece by piece, bit by bit, until we redeem this, our motherland. I thank you for God and my country.
People power. Our power. Mwagala kuleka President Muchidala. All right, thank you very much, Your Excellency. You know, when we unveiled the new leadership of the People Power movement, and then later unveiled the leadership of the National Unity Platform about 3 weeks ago, or thereabout, we told you that Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu had been elected President of the National Unity Platform, and that Joel Ssenyonyi had been elected spokesperson of the National Unity Platform. And many of you said, so where are the other leaders? So I'm sure we have begun to answer those questions. So today we unveiled a number of them. In the coming days, we are going to be unveiling a number of other leaders. I thank everybody that has showed up today. Let me request us to stand and sing the national anthem as we end. O Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hands.